dreamboat, you lovable dreamboat. The kisses you gave me set my dreams afloat. I would say the same. You dreamboat, you lovable dreamboat. The kisses you gave me set my dreams afloat.
Back in 1955, when the RAF were using proper aeroplanes like this beautiful Pembroke for VIPs and communications, there was a sensation at the Paris Motor Show.
Darling, to any shore, you dream of...
The sensation was the launch of the DS19 Citroen. The looks of the car alone stunned the motoring world. It was the first time aerodynamics had played such a part in the design of a car. Remember, at that time, we were driving around in Austin Somersets, and the looks of the DS19, the shark profile, the goddess, as it was called, really took the motoring world by storm. From the ground up, it was completely different. It used new materials and new methods. Michelin designed a new tyre for it, the steel-braced X. It was the first time a fiberglass panel had been used in the roof of a mass-production car. And it wasn't just the skin of the car. Underneath, the mechanics were revolutionary as well. Citroen had used hydraulic power to control the steering, the brakes, the gear change, and the clutch. And they also used it for the suspension. A hydraulic accumulator charged spheres, and it made the suspension rise and float across bumps. It set new standards for road holding and ride comfort in the industry. Under the bonnet, the engine and gearbox was fairly conventional Citroen technology, but the use of hydraulics amazed the industry, and it was the first time that we'd seen inboard disc brakes on a production saloon car.
Dreamboat, your lovable dreamboat. The kisses you gave me set my dreams afloat.
On the road in this 1950s DS, the first thing that strikes you is the ride. The car pumps itself up and it just floats across any surface in a way no car in the 50s could equal. And indeed, it's almost up to 1980s standard. The power steering chirrups and chirps away to itself, and the suspension sighs and moans. It's a car that's essentially alive the whole time as you're driving along. Of course, it was a very different driving experience for people who came to it for the first time. On the floor, there's what looks like a clutch pedal, but turns out to be a parking brake, a tiny little button right down on the floorboard that turns out to be the sensor for the power brakes, and a very strange-looking throttle pedal that sticks up from the floor. And in front of you here, a magic wand. You put it towards you for first, away for second, third and fourth gears. But it's important to remember this was not an automatic transmission car. It had a conventional gearbox and a clutch, but Citroen arranged for the whole thing to be operated by hydraulic power. The launch euphoria of the DS was not to last. The first cars suffered from terrible problems: collapsed suspension, gear change failure, loss of hydraulics, broken drive shafts and useless starters. Allied to that, the first cars went to special customers who were bitterly disappointed. None of the dealers could fix them, and there were no workshop manuals. But the problems were overcome, and by the end of production, over 1.5 million of these classics had been built. The Citroen DS19 had a 1,911cc engine. Its maximum speed was 86 miles an hour. The original cost $1,150. Current value, well, Christie's say $2,500, but owners will tell you it's a lot more than that.